Hey everyone, this is Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting, and this video is about adjusting a sales page to create results. The primary idea here is that most business owners online, especially, either have it tends to be the case that they either have a non-existent sales page, which they're like kind of imagining what their sales page would look like with the headline, sort of bullet points, kind of the guarantee and the or sometimes they don't even have a guarantee, it's just implied, a buy button at the bottom to kind of lead the potential lead, the client, to the sales page, or not sales page, but to the to buy their product. And adjusting a sales page to create results, which is what this is about, is something that it's just another lesser known topic, a lesser known idea that a lot of business owners just don't cover. And if you don't, it's like having a storefront that nobody goes into. You have to change something. You have to do more advertising. You have to do something to get customers in. And in some cases, it's just the fact that they don't have a sales page. They just kind of, talk to people in person, or they do whatever else they feel is needed to get customers. And sometimes that's not enough. It's you need to have a sales page, especially online on the internet, to bring in clients, customers. And adjusting a sales page to create actual results is technically it fits within that, because some people just almost lie to themselves about not needing a sales page, and it's like, yes, you do. You either adjust a very inferior or insufficient sales page like this, and we just need to get out of that thinking that we don't need to be salesmen. You have to have a sales page, sales message, sales letter to some extent, or else you can't get customers. And yeah, as we just covered, some business owners just don't think about that. They think of, okay, make the customer happy, make the product, get the product in their hands, which is kind of implied, but not really. Like, how are you delivering a product? And it tends to be a dramatic realization later on when they realize they have their product, they have their service running, and they have too few customers. They don't have enough customers, and they realize, again, they don't either have a sales page, they don't have a way to, they don't have a thing to show their clients that their product exists. And that's not even infuriating, it's like confusing in most cases, because I'm a copywriter. I help business owners create the sales pages, sales letters, sales messages for their products, services, whatever. And oftentimes they just don't really think about that. They're thinking about, okay, I'm making the product exist. They just want it to become a thing. And then once it's done, or whatever they do to create the product, it's really interesting that they don't think of like presenting it to clients, because Walmart is a storefront for all the products it has in it. Every store has sort of a way to present the products to their clients, but imagine Walmart without the warehouse, the actual store. You just have the online or whatever. Even the website is a sales message, a sales letter, sales presentation. You click on the website and you have products presented to you. So as business people, product owners, service people, whatever your product or thing is that you sell, we just have to shift and become better over time, or as soon as possible, really. The overtime thing comes from people delaying the inevitable and wanting results without sort of any effort. And that's why I create sales pages, and I have to be the marketer, the salesperson almost for a lot of my clients, because they just have no idea how to sell their stuff, and they have good products, but they don't know how to sell. And that's where literally the creating a sales page part sort of comes into play. And if you have any like confusion or questions about what a sales page is or sales letter, reach out to me, and we will talk about your product or whatever the hell it is, and we will like just sift through the details and figure out what you need. Because I have a lot of clients that come to me just to talk about their problems, and they eventually become clients because that's what they need. They need me to help them create a sales message for them. And just to be blunt, this is about venturing into obviously higher level territory where you go from just a product person. You just have an idea, made a product or service, and you finally want to get that thing into your customers and clients' hands. And for some people, they have like whatever means they do. I don't even know how a lot of my clients do it before they reach me. They might have a sales page that looks like nothing any client would ever buy from. It's like literally just vague text or words on a page that says, my product is this, please buy. And it's like, you can't do that for a lot of people because they don't respect a crappy sales message. It's like literally having, like, let's say you are hungry and there's a burger in front of you, but it's like, it's out of reach and there's something blocking it. That's literally what you're doing with a crappy sales message, where they want that burger, but when you present everything in such a way that it's like it looks really not like anything they would want to eat, even though it definitely is. You see how confusing that is already? You can't make the sales process confusing, and any little glitch, any little problem, mistake, error will cause them to not want to buy. That's why this is really not just interesting, but touchy territory, very sensitive, in some cases sketchy, because some product creators misinterpret the product, the benefits, features, whatever they have about the product, and they try to create their own sales pages, and it looks like, I don't know, like a student essay, and nobody's going to read that. To buy their product, no way. And so we just have to shift out of this thinking that our products have to be like almost like facts, benefits and facts, or like what features do the clients and customers want out of this. It has to be done in a kind of a beautiful way, kind of a pretty way, kind of enticing, so that the customer realizes, oh, that's what I need, that's what resolves my problem, that's what literally satisfies that itch on my arm, which I literally need to scratch. It's that little yearning, that urge to do that thing, and you solve it. But you can't technically do that without a sales page, without a sales process. So even though this process can be kind of hideous, very time consuming, tedious, you don't worry about that. You leave that to me, the copywriting process, sales process, and it's not expensive at all. Most people would say, oh, it's not cheap. I'm saying it's not expensive at all. It's like 3 figures, a couple hundred at most minimum to get it done. So that's just blunt and stating it as it is, 1 to 200 sort of at minimum, because it's a sales message for a product. But that's just what it is, and that's most copywriters don't talk about that. They want to negotiate the price. Most of my clients work with me from like 200, maybe 100 minimum if it's like, a simple sales page, but 300 at most if it's really complex and they have a lot of details. But this is really bare minimum pricing kind of stuff. But as stated, please reach out if you have any questions or concerns about the general process of creating a sales page. I won't teach you how to create a sales page because that's just way too much time, but I will create one for you, obviously. Or I'll adjust a sales page or sales message, sales letter that you have, and we will just go from there and just remove all confusion and frustration you have about the sales process and creating a sales letter in general, and we will see how we can change things for the better. But this has been Don Johnson with Hot Results Copywriting, talking about adjusting a sales page to create better results, or just creating a sales page from scratch to get your product sold. Thank you.